everyone.
Hello.
So we are here with Julia. I traveled from Toronto for this journey to talk to this beautiful soul. She is doing 17 years.
18
years.
in January.
18 January. So
18 years of ecstatic.
so you were the
dance
change maker.
Toronto.
You were a change maker.
You know what? We're all change makers.
You
and that's
are.
what we're going to be talking about. The way that we, every single one of us, is a change maker. And yeah, let's go on that journey together and
Let's
see.
do this.
Let's
Are
do
you
it.
ready for change?
Press the button, go, man. Let's do
Press
it.
the button and let's do this. I like that. So this is your show.
What?
This is your show. I wanna be voice, and you're gonna be the person you're talking. And I know you love water, and you choose this location, and this is an amazing location.
Yeah, I chose this location because water. I mean, water is a very, very transformational force.
Yeah, I agree with you. And my element is water.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm water.
I have a lot of fire, so I need water to balance me out.
Oh, so we are talking to the fire right now. So
Yeah,
let's
I have
fire
so
it
much
up.
fire. Without water, I'm like burning up.
Okay.
And water is like,
That's so cool. That's so cool.
But you know what? I have all four elements, and I think you bring up a very interesting thing because connecting to all the elements is very, very vitally important. Earth, wind, fire, water, right? These are the elements that are in our natural environment, but we also have them inside of us. So working with them, recognizing them, and noticing how they move through our system and our body, and how we can use them to balance our life out. Because ultimately, you know, you want to live in balance and harmony, right?
Balance and harmony. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Balance and harmony.
That's all we need. Baby.
That's all we need. And
balance, harmony, health, happiness, healing, celebration, play. We need to play.
So if you want to say one of the main important element, what you saying? You want to say fire, or you want to say water?
All of them are very important, but I'm just saying personally, because I'm a mover and a shaker, that kind of like, you know, what fire is like. What's fire like?
Okay.
Fire burns. It's fast. It's, It's you know, it burns things. It moves quickly.
So like you're gonna say fire then?
Well,
because it's your element is fire, like that.
I would say that's my go-to. But water is where water brings me into my depth, into my deepest part.
Okay.
When I'm near water, then I ground into the deepest parts of myself. But both are needed. It depends on what you're doing.
Exactly.
Right?
And all of them is gonna come.
All of them play a role in our life.
Okay.
Right? Ground. What is earth? Earth is very. How would you describe earth? When you're connected to the earth, now you're touching the earth,
I'm touching the Mother Earth, and I love Earth, and
look at her.
you know,
So
that's
good.
so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, right? Pachamama.
Touch your mama.
Pachamama.
This is like a mother.
And we all came from this, and we're all coming back to this, people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm reminded of. Like when I touch the earth, I'm like, oh my God, I came from this, and I'm going back to this. Ooh, my body.
About your body. And
My
where is
body.
the soul's gonna go? What do you think about that?
I think the soul goes back to the source.
To the source. Oh, that's interesting.
I think that.
So we're gonna say light or cosmo, like.
I think so. It goes to the source, which is a faraway place.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where it is. I mean, I work with dreams, so it's come to me in my dreams. You know, people have passed away. They visited me in my dreams, and I've asked them. My mom passed away 3 years ago, and I asked her.
Sorry for your loss.
I know.
I lost my mom 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
She was my
it's hard.
soul sister, my biological mom. We were so cool. We talked every day, every single day. And she, in my dream, she came to me. She was sitting on a bench in the beaches in Toronto. That was one of our favorite places. So when she passed away, the second dream I had of her was in our place, our favorite place.
So you clearly
Clearly.
you saw your.
Oh yeah, she was there.
I cannot, like, I want to say, I love my mother. Like, I know everyone loves their mother, but
Yeah.
she's not coming to my dream. Like, sometimes, once a while, you know.
Are you connected? Like, do you
My
spend
connection
time?
is different. Like, sometimes I feel that she's with me when I'm driving in a car or some
Yeah.
places. I can feel her, like, her presence sometimes.
Right.
And when I need her, like, I know her spirit is
Like
going to be
she's
for
there.
me because, you know, as you said, mother is mother.
Mother
you know?
is mother.
Yeah.
So I to circle that, to finish that concept, I asked her. I wanted to know where are you? Like, tell me more about where you are. And she was, boop, her lips were sealed.
Because she
didn't say-
cannot disclose.
She cannot disclose.
Because I believe
She
because
cannot disclose.
this
You're
is like a
right.
secret.
It
We
is.
have to experience ourselves. So
Yeah.
anyone has a different
Yes.
story in
Oh
this
my
life.
God, you're so deep. I love you.
So I'm in the water right now. Oh my
No, but
God,
seriously,
that's a cool conversation we have. Look at how relaxed you are sitting by the pool. Look at you.
But I want to say this, that my teacher, who I learned to work with dreams,
Yeah.
he's worked with thousands of people, and he himself and all the people that he works with, dreams, everyone who's curious, they ask the people who have deceased, tell me more, and none of them say anything. So it's our conclusion
Yeah.
that when people go to that other place, they're not allowed to tell us. They're not allowed to tell us where they are.
Okay.
And I think it's a sacred space.
This is a
And
secret.
it's okay.
And
It's okay. We shouldn't be probing. Like,
Yeah.
like part of it is just like, I was probing, I was being forceful, and it's like, I just want to enjoy my time with her because I miss her. The other thing I want to say is I've been reading a book on African, the healing traditions of African cultures,
Okay.
Malidoma Some, and he says that when an elder is someone who's old, when an elder is able to support us
okay.
as an ancestor, they choose to go. Meaning, like, my mother, I know she made that transition. She was very ready to go. She
Okay.
was so ready to
She
go.
was ready to go.
She was ready to go.
I want to tell you later on my story of my
was ready
mom.
to go.
She was ready to go.
Oh my
She was
God.
planning everything. She said everything to my sister.
Yeah.
And the time is come. He said, go buy this. Another guy said, go grab this.
Yeah.
And kiss her sister. And she went
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
some people, I believe, they're going to find out there is some place better than we are here. They're going to travel, but don't get me wrong, because I want to tell you, if you don't mind, my experience, because I like to know.
Yeah.
That because of this one, some people, they're going to take themselves out, you know. Like, it's going to go to another stage, like, we have to know this is the best place to live. And
is.
heaven is here.
Heaven is here.
So we have to
I see
live
what you're
in
saying.
maximum our life.
Right.
Because I said, oh, there is another place. I'm going to hang myself. I'm going to go there.
No,
And some people
dude.
are these
Yes,
days.
I know.
These days are, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
there's
them
a
you
lot of
hear.
that.
Even it's happening in our family,
Yes.
unfortunately, you
You're
know.
touching on something very, very important.
Yeah, very important.
live
And it's come to me. I didn't supposed to ask you this question. And, you
Right.
know.
Well, but we're in the spontaneous
Yeah,
flow.
and maybe we
So,
have to talk about it,
we
and
have
people
to talk
know
about that.
here is the
Yeah.
heaven as promised to
This is-
people they lose.
This is what we're going to show people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're in Costa Rica, which is one of the places on the planet that's untouched,
Don't touch,
right?
yeah.
The beauty here, the physical beauty is like the juicy fruit. I brought 2 mangoes for us.
Thank you so much. One for me,
One for me, one
one
for
for
you.
Mr. King Kong. Nothing for you today.
And it's like, this is it. But I think that no one has taught us
Yeah.
how do we live life so we can really feel
Mm-hmm.
and know in our hearts and in our bodies that this is heaven on earth.
This is heaven
This
on
is
earth.
heaven on
Thank you
earth.
so much.
So that's what this talk is going to be about. And that's what Ecstatic Dance Toronto is about. It's about rediscovering the heaven in this temple. The body is a temple. So
Thank
never
you.
mind the earth, well, not never mind the earth, but the earth is another layer, another extension of me.
Yeah.
What's my temple? My temple is my body.
Yeah.
The first thing that we need to work on and make priority is our body, because this is.
So we
look,
call
my
it self-love.
body-
Is this?
Well, this is my temple.
This is
What-
self-love we
look,
call,
my
and we have to
heart is in
practice
this
every day.
temple, my mind, my spirit, my soul. So this is my first home. My first home is this body, right? And if I don't take care of it, I'm effed.
What is what I'm at?
Fucked.
Oh, okay. So.
No, I'm saying if I think about
And
it.
it's happened to
Think
me.
about it. Yes,
Listen,
think
like
about
again,
it.
waiting to during the COVID, I went like over 400 pounds.
Oh, me.
I'm
You're
telling
so
you.
radically
So that's
honest.
why I'm saying when I
But
came to your ecstatic dance, like Hilton said one day, said I'm going to that place. I said, where is this place?
Right.
He said, come to me, you will be happy,
Right.
and I'm happy. I joined the community you created.
So what did it do for you? Why don't you tell me what it did for you?
It worked lots on me, and you know, I find the missing community.
Turn it around so I can see you.
Okay, so I'm gonna just set up the camera.
Yeah.
She likes me to be in the camera
I want
too.
you to
Okay.
be- okay. He's
Let's
like,
do
I'm not
this.
camera shy.
Oh.
Oh, that's better. There we go.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hold the camera like this. Okay. So
So
I didn't
tell
bring
me-
my
yeah, tell
mic,
us.
but we have a voice. So
Yeah.
I like to be. People are watching. Feel this is a casual conversation
Most
between
certainly it is.
between two person. They have like a similar journey.
Right.
Oh, that was an eagle, big eagle.
Or a
Okay,
vulture. There's a lot of vultures
yeah,
here.
that was a
There's
big one. Oh, there's two of them. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna.
they're vultures.
They're gonna come to us because they feel the energy.
I think they're vultures.
They're vultures, and in
Like,
Indian. Let's not talk
Okay.
about. Okay, so let's talk about change.
Okay, so you gained a shit ton of weight
Yeah,
during COVID.
during the COVID.
Because what? Just tell us why. What happened?
Because of too many things happened, you know.
Like,
Economy is soft. You got the stock in the place. Lots of payment to pay.
Right.
You know, like
so mainly
sugar.
financial
Yeah,
pressure. Right,
lots of things
So
because
financial pressure,
Yeah.
and then like some like kind of like trying to make yourself feel good through food.
Yeah,
Yeah, which
and-
we all do. you
yeah,
know?
exactly. We are doing the same thing in Canada because especially we do live in a cold,
Yeah.
cold place.
Right.
So we're gonna go lots of sugar, lots of junk food, or lot of work.
Yeah.
So to me, it's the best time to change life, and that's why I'm
Right.
saying, are you ready for change?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
say yes.
I'm gonna ask myself, are you ready for change?
Yeah, exactly.
And here is the Costa Rica is a place you have to see it to believe it.
yeah. Yeah.
And
Well, to me, Costa Rica is like our dance floor, but it's like the external, right? It's the external playground of our dance floor. But our dance floor, first it starts from the body, then it starts from the communities, right? The communities that we're a part of that can support us on every level, because we can't do it by ourselves. You can't do it alone, you know?
but
You're
we need a
sitting-
good leader.
We
We
need-
need a good
Thank
leader.
you. Well, you
to,
are
like-
definitely one.
No,
And,
no, you
yeah,
are,
and
honestly.
I am as well. I am as well.
I'm organizing different kind of party back in the day. Lots of party, lots of disco, lots of nightclub, lots of concert, business leaders, this, that, lots of gala. But yours was totally different. And I just, like most of people, they want a conversation to just making a connection with new people. So you said no talking,
Yes, no talking.
no judging, and
Yeah,
there is
no-
no judgment zone over there.
No.
And I love that.
No talking.
No
Why?
talking.
So when we stop talking,
Yeah.
we have an opportunity. So I thought about this. It's like words are amazing because words give us the opportunity to describe the world that we live in, right? But they also create division, right? They create division.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, color and and fragment the world. The world gets very fragmented. When we go beyond words, we go back to a pure place.
Yeah.
The pure place is a place of just energy and connection, right? Beyond words. It doesn't matter what size you are, what color you are, where you come from. I'm from Serbia, you're from Iran.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me on the dance floor.
Any look, any size, any shape,
Exactly.
welcome the place.
No,
You don't have to be fit, you don't have to be
you
like
can be
perfect,
this.
and you can
All
find a
your
beautiful community.
imperfections are invited. All your imperfections are welcome.
Everyone's
And
welcome.
what space invites us other than our home? And people have even said, I don't feel this comfortable in my
home.
home.
Even I have
Like your dance floor.
I want to tell you something. Like I like sometimes
crazy,
sometimes
right?
people are dancing, and because most of the time I need to be in your static dance.
Right.
So like it's like a big healing for me.
And it's not mine, it's ours. Why? Because
Yeah.
mine, I'm nothing without all of you. How can I be I'm not a community.
Yeah.
A community means all
No,
of
what
us
I'm saying, I'm
together.
gonna give
I know.
credit to you
Thank
and
you.
the people are working with you, and especially like Ian is
Yeah,
a big
my
support,
baby,
and
my love.
your love is Ian and all the guys who are helping you up, and there is a big team. There is a big team. 18 years she's doing for the community, and personally, I like to say I really appreciate what you do for community. Not because you're in my camera, because you are amazing on here. Otherwise, there is lots of place to go. And you said, well, we are going to Costa Rica for retreat. And I said, you know what? That's a place to go. Because
And then you are so connected.
Yeah.
Omid booked a flight. Who is he with? With Ian and
With
Brian.
Ian. Exactly.
You are so connected to the world that's beyond the visible
That's
world.
amazing. Is that not like a magic?
It's called synchronicity, right?
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity is like when you're in the flow with people and life. It's so delicious, right? That's part of the delicious, juicy fruit of being in touch with the world that's beyond the seeing, beyond the eye. There is a world outside, right? How did you know? I didn't tell you what flight. You just booked it. You were on the same flight.
Yeah.
And the two of you were
And it's
sitting
meant to
together. I
be.
just got a photo.
And we get the cab together. First night to stay at the same casa close to the airport. Thank you for
You're welcome.
making arrangements for all of this. And you
you're
know,
welcome.
without you, it's not gonna happen. And that's why I give you credit to you, because you were doing this for the community for so long and helping me in tough time. And I learn a lot because I'm the person I like to talk. I like to talk to people.
Yes, you like to talk.
And I went first day over there and I started
He
talking.
likes to talk. This
People
guy likes to
saying,
talk.
shh, shh. I said, okay, shush here. And I said, okay, what should they do? And sometimes I'm gonna, in your place, I'm coming and I bring my pillow and my stuff and I sleep over there.
Yeah.
And it's still, I will getting all the energy from surrounding good energy and circle we have. And all the practice sometimes we do, you know, and we have a lots of good DJ.
Yeah.
Like they're playing.
Amazing music.
I want to tell
amazing
you something.
DJ.
One a good DJ, he been there, and first the station he been say, oh, their DJ is playing something because that was the first session of him. And after of the that was the like first day, one of my friends DJ been there. So because that kind of music, even we are playing over there, is different with the regular music. So at the end of the class, I said, oh my God, I love it. I should maybe download a little bit of more of this kind of music. So it's gonna open up.
I can speak to the music.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like it's gonna open up what?
Yeah, it's gonna open up all the chakra
Yeah.
need to be open.
Right.
Are you?
So it's the chakras too, but it's also for me playing all this different music from around the world. What does that mean? It means, to me, it's peace on earth.
Yeah.
It's including everybody,
Yeah.
including all the cultures of the world, because we play all kinds of music.
Yeah.
For example, tango. Maybe you won't dance to tango, but do you know that tango?
I love to dance, but
Okay, but tango is the style of music that comes from Argentina. The entire country of Argentina
Yeah.
plays tango. And when I dance to one song of tango, I feel like I'm connecting to those people in that country. So over like a 2-hour period, we have 30, 40 songs from around the world. Salsa, Latin, tango, tribal, electronic, instrumental, meditation music. We play everything.
Yeah.
Why? Because that expands your consciousness, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
What was your
maybe you
idea
wouldn't-
on first day? Sorry
Because
to...
it was all about being inclusive.
No, like
Oh.
first day, like the first day, what's come to your mind to go for this one? Like, actually, like,
Oh God,
let me
that's a
do
very
this.
big question.
You want to just...
Yeah, so I would say the driving force for me had to do with freedom and not not being told what to do, because we don't realize how programmed we are. How much of our life is led by other people telling you what to do. We're constantly receiving, it's like information overload.
Yeah.
From the time they were born, growing up, our parents, this and that, it just continues.
Yeah.
And I think that we get lost, we lose ourselves. We lose sight of who we are and what we want, our heart, our soul. So that space, nobody's telling you what to do. You come there and you get to be no phones, nobody's there, like do this, do that. It's like an empty canvas, like an artist.
I love that ambience.
Empty canvas. You come, and sometimes it's scary because you have to release, like throw up all the stuff that we've like inhaled, ingested, that doesn't belong to us. It's not who I am, but I accept, because we want to fit in, right?
Yeah.
In the world, we want to fit in, we want to belong. That's a very important part of the human psychology, is belonging. So I think we will sacrifice our own desires, our own intuition in order to belong, to be a part of a community. I think that's what happened during COVID.
That was
what
amazing.
happened during COVID.
That was very helpful.
That's what happened. But do you know what I'm talking about? What happened during COVID?
Yeah.
A lot of people complied, partly because they just want to be part of a community, because it's scary to say, if the majority is doing something, you just go ahead and do it. So this space, Ecstatic in Toronto, is very much about freedom. It's about power, which true power is inner power. We don't realize how much power and how much freedom we have as humans and as individuals.
So you believe in everything's inside of us, so we have to discover.
I'm saying it starts there, because life, we can make it very simple, is an experience. This experience is a string of choices and decisions, right? Choices and decisions. These choices and decisions sit on top of what? Beliefs. Beliefs and patterns. So, we have to begin to, and underneath that, we have to begin to work with our beliefs, our belief systems, and the choices and decisions that we make. So when you come to this dance floor, nobody's telling you what to do. You get a chance to just be like, oh, okay.
This is the place I want to be.
What do I want? Nobody's asked you. Maybe no one's asked you since you were a kid.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want? People told me that they've been moving so quickly, trying to, we're like grabbing for life. We're trying to grab for life, but what we don't realize is that life is here in this moment. This is life.
This is life.
Life is right here.
So there is no past, there is no future.
There is a past and there is a future, I believe. But,
No, I'm saying like we should forget about past. There is no future, so this is the present moment. We have to enjoy the present moment, and this is, if we learn very things, is going to be changed in our life.
I feel like we can't say forget about the past, because the past defines us. The past is really important.
Okay.
We are the products of the past, right?
Yeah.
But the past does not need to dictate the future. That's the big thing. you're a product of your past. And if we don't honor our past, our parents, our ancestors, our country of origin, our roots, all of that, we have to honor that. All the trauma, all the pain, all the joy, all of that, you know, it's a big thing. We carry that in our DNA, in our body. We carry the past here. But the past does not need to dictate the future. Because we can, process. There is a lot of processing. Pain does come up. If you dismiss it, it's just gonna maybe rule your life. So we do need to work through our trauma, work through our pain, and we can't cut off from the past like a sword. You can't cut it off. It's a part of you. But you can have love, have compassion. On that dance floor, things come up through movement. Our body holds everything. You can release it, you can shake it, we can really emerge and
and you're the person you dance with, like I see, like I'm not good with dancing, like
yes,
because
you are.
like I got better.
You know how many times? Do you remember we were at the altar? I still remember.
Yeah.
And your hand was by my ankle.
Yeah.
And you grabbed my ankle, and I was like, I pulled you up, and you came up.
Exactly. And I started dancing.
When I danced with you, I felt like I was dancing with the ocean. I swear
Water is
to
here.
God,
Water is here.
I was dancing with the ocean.
Wow, thank you for saying this.
You were so fluid, like so fluid. I'm like, from a guy who was like just sitting there, you were like,
I'm saying,
woo, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh man, I was like in the ocean swimming with you. And then we danced for
this
two,
is
three
big
songs.
for me. Thank you. Thank you for saying this.
I still remember that.
I never
dance.
get this compliment for dancing.
And then I left, and you were dancing with another woman, and I saw like the same thing unfold. Okay, now we're on to this.
No, that's
So
a very good community, good people, good energy.
This is not a club. It's not a pickup joint because
it's
a safe, sacred space. So what makes it that is that all of us are upholding something. The problem with clubs and mainstream things is that those places are caught in the sexual game of, like hunting.
That's the main reason of people are going to the club for dance and having fun.
Also, it's kind of just
mingling, looking for a pickup. That's a pickup place. Yeah.
And within just that domain, that's a very narrow domain. Women cannot free themselves from this little story of being that energy being projected onto us, and men are also caught in that. Nobody can blossom in that environment because we're just caught in the game of the sex game. And on our dance floor, where it's like the universe.
That's the
we
universe.
Go way beyond
good
that.
energy,
it's
good
not
people.
Just that, because if life is not just that. That's a part of it.
Yeah. And I've been to that club promotion disco for creative years. So
tell me how you would define the difference between that and
this is a big difference, and that's why I'm saying even change my mind and maybe my life. And right now I have a two offer from two different nightclubs. They say when you gonna start?
Wow.
Place is yours. Just when you wanna start, and sometimes I should give it a try because right now financing is a big issue for everyone. So people are trying to make money, but I'm saying after I see all of this, I say I don't need this kind of money anymore. I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with that because people still like to go to the club, younger people.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And I want to tell when
I'm just giving a comparison because a lot of people don't.
And lots of people, they got married in my place,
Yeah, well,
they find each other.
Yeah. You know how many people have met and fallen in love?
That's amazing. Your place is going to be 12
couples.
Wow.
Fell in love deeply and are married. I know another couple, Nicola, had a baby. People fall in love because.
Wow, this is amazing.
Can you imagine getting to know someone outside of people usually meet through dinner, right? And then I think with words, like I said, we're telling stories. We're telling stories, right? With the words, with language, it's easier to lie. You tell stories. I'm like this. I'm like that.
Yeah.
But your energy doesn't lie,
Yeah.
right?
Your body language
my
is
body
different.
language and my core
I like
underneath
that.
the words.
I like that.
It's a lot more authentic.
I seen
So-
myself here. I lost some weight here.
Yeah, I can
And
tell.
I changed, like we have like healthy food here, lots of fruit.
Yeah,
And
look at that.
so
you know-
maybe it's gonna happen to me on your dance floor, or
knows?
anyone
And anyone
like to
else.
find a good person in their life.
It's really like it's a lot more authentic because you are a lot more authentic because you are not pretending. You go beyond the pretending into the present moment. You release yourself from whatever, whatever stories you're caught up in about we're all self-conscious.
Yeah.
We're all insecure. We all feel fear about like accepted. Are we going to be accepted?
Yeah.
Am I beautiful enough? Is my hair?
Yeah.
All this stuff. We're very preoccupied, right? So a lot of energy goes into like here, the external, especially for women. But when you go beyond that and you can just be in your energy, then it's like there's a much higher chance of meeting someone who I just don't want to film.
No.
There's a much greater chance of meeting someone who's a better match for you than someone who's, just
So
more of a
I wanna
superficial connection.
I wanna
right?
ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you planning to just put something together here, some static dance in future, or retreat center in future
I
here?
definitely could. I definitely could. Yeah.
I can see you guys can do it.
Opa.
Thank you. So in future we should put something together here, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. There's a
Costa
demand if
Rica's
people wanna come.
land of opportunity and
Yeah. If people want to come,
and
we
very
can bring
very
in.
strong nature, mother nature,
Yeah.
pure, clean,
Yeah.
spiritual energy. I'm
Yes.
feeling here. Do you feeling the same thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because nature hasn't been destroyed, right? And that's why we're sitting by this pool. I love pools, but nature hasn't been destroyed in Costa Rica. So we have the man-made environments, but in Costa Rica, there's so much nature that is still intact, like virgin earth, and that's like those spaces.
That's what the energy is clean.
Yes, those spaces have become smaller and smaller and smaller on the planet because humans are just coming along and not valuing that, right? And that pure space is the space that we discover on that dance floor. We discover our pure core energy on that dance floor. That's why it's so important to dance, to just go and dance and maybe it'll take 100 dances to peel back the layers so you can discover your wild, authentic, natural, sexy self.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's sexy. What's not sexy is when I'm artificial, right? It's like, woman, please stop investing so much time in your nails and blah, 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 blah. So much energy goes into all this nonsense. Do it a little bit, okay? A little bit. All women, we want to be a princess, but go beyond that, because beyond that is who we are. We can just liberate ourselves and be free.
There is more
Just
than
be free.
there's
There's
more than cosmetic that people are using.
More than that, than just this superficial. So
Yeah.
much energy goes into superficial nonsense. And in Serbia, it's like that. Maybe in the Iranian community.
More.
Yeah,
we
and
have tons of noise surgery, this surgery, that surgery.
That is
this.
such a big fucking complex. It's a complex, right?
So it's not
Because
necessary
I'm saying
because
what's
yeah,
sexy. It's not what's sexy is
natural and be yourself.
Yeah,
And be
you're
yourself.
so sexy, dude. You're
Yeah.
so confident. What's sexy is confidence. Isn't he sexy? You are so sexy because you're so natural. I love
Thank
you, brother.
you, thank you.
And you're
You are
so
the same.
connected to your heart.
Yeah.
I feel like that. There's nothing sexier than
Good
someone
connection, and I
Yes.
switched it from brain to my heart. few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I switched it because before I was thinking a lot to do even one thing.
Right.
Right now, I'm just gonna flow.
Flow.
You can see
And
we
that-
are sitting in swimming pool. We are
And-
taking our video, but before I wanna just be everything, buy the book, buy this,
right,
step
yeah.
1, step 2,
Yeah.
step 3. But right now I say anything happen for good reason. So
Amazing.
nothing's gonna bother me anymore.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So you were talking about flow state, and
Yeah.
flow state is also something we discover on the dance floor
Mm-hmm.
because when you just dance and you're beyond words and you just kind of let yourself go, it's like a flow state. I
Yeah.
think that's what I was saying when you and I were connected. Like
Mhm.
you were like the ocean. It's like you have this immense capacity to be in the flow state,
Mhm.
which is beyond the mind. It's again, it's like you're going like a fish,
And I danced
like a
something
dolphin.
I
from
never
one-
danced before. Honest to God, because
So are
that
you
dance.
telling me in your clubs you never dance?
No, I danced a little like
Oh,
this in
yeah,
my
yeah.
club, you know, that was different format. But that
God.
dance, like I want to tell you here in front of camera, sometimes you dance even you're not practicing for it. Like you
Right,
do
right.
some movement you never done in your life.
Yes.
Because your soul get connected
Yes.
to that beautiful
Your feet get
ambience.
connected, yeah.
With that music and good
Yeah.
people, see everyone dancing, no one judging,
Yeah.
no one's caring about your overweight, your different colors, so
Yeah.
everyone's are equal, so you feel safe in your family. Even
Yes.
sometimes the family is not going to give same thing
Oh
because
my God.
the people are dancing. I'm the lazy one like a panda. I'm going to sleep in the dance floor. And I'm honestly like no one's even touching me or even say, oh go move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do this. Why you're sleeping here? Why
Right.
you're not dancing?
Yeah.
You know? And no one's even bothering you.
Yeah.
And this is the beauty of it. Even
Yeah.
sometimes you are not gonna get same feeling in your family.
Yeah.
Because for
Exactly.
example in a family, a party, the people are dancing, let's say your family are dancing, you sleep over there, everyone's gonna kick you, say, what the heck you doing here?
So yeah. So what you're talking about is expectations, right?
Exactly.
It's like we just get to be who we are and we discover what that is. End of story. That's the beginning and the end. And that is reclaiming your freedom and your power and your intuition and your impulse. And then you bring that out in the world. And there's nothing more liberating, more empowering than being
I
in
love
your own
that.
skin, being
I can-
comfortable in your own skin and feel. Then you take that, and it's also a sense of belonging.
Mhm.
You take that feeling of belonging everywhere. That's what I see in you.
Yeah.
When I met you at the airport and at the, where I picked you up, you're like, you're just so embodied.
Yeah,
Embodied
yeah.
is like, I feel like I am at home in my body.
Mhm.
So what you can gain if you come to our Ecstatic Dance Toronto is that eventually you start to feel at home in your own skin.
Mhm.
And,
I like
and
that.
then you feel like you belong in your own body. And it doesn't matter what shape or size it is.
Yeah.
Because we get obsessed. Like if you're 5 pounds overweight or 5 pounds underweight, or you have a...
Even I'm not
you know,
5 pounds overweight.
I love you. You and I can laugh about
not
that.
even 5.
But we have so many stories about our body, and it like literally you can get caught in that trap for a lifetime. Like I have horse riding legs. When I was younger, I was like, my thighs are big. I have like big. I had a complex about my legs for such a long time,
Mhm.
and like through dance, I let that go. I'm like, I fucking love my legs. They're gorgeous. But I always, like as women, it's like certain things. Like we love some parts of our body, we don't like other parts of our body. When you dance, you have to at some point you love all of it because it's your temple. We come back, and you belong in your body. You bring that deep sense of belonging.
I love
you
it.
know, and then when we accept ourselves, then change can come. So we're talking about change here.
Yeah.
Only when we accept ourselves from head to toe, change can come. If we're rejecting, to me, that's like a war on yourself,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like you're like saying no to this, no to this, no to that, and then you create inner conflict, and that's like war, right? And then
Yeah.
that inner conflict we bring outwardly, We're like, you know, we're argumentative. We bring conflict to the outer world, relationships, people. I feel that, you know, our space is so much about peace. You know, peace, internal peace,
internal peace,
interpersonal. Look at you and I. We connected on the dance floor. I didn't even know you before you came here.
Exactly.
But we had a heart connection.
And
just
it's
from
like
dancing.
4 years right now. I'm joining 4 years, and like this is my priority to just be there. So if I have another thing, every Thursday 7:30, Silker is open until 8,
and then opening circle at 8, we stand there, and then the dancing begins.
Amazing DJ, amazing ambience.
Amazing
Listen
vibe.
from the person being the business. I'm being the business of entertainment and party and clubbing, disco, club, concert, whatever you name it. So when I'm saying that's a place to be, that's a place to be. Honestly, that's a place to be, and I mostly recommended you guys to just be there. I'm gonna put information.
Do
here.
it for yourself, but do it for the world too.
Do it for.
You want peace peace in the world. Peace starts here.
Peace is starting inside of you.
Inside of your heart, inside of your body, and then then it grows out into the world.
I totally agree, and I can't wait to just get back to that Thursday and dance.
Baby.
So after you came back from Costa Rica, and I'm gonna be there for sure. And maybe we can do something tonight. Are you in to just do a little bit of ecstatic dance?
Tonight, but we're going to La Fortuna. But maybe we can do something here.
Yeah.
You and I just do it, or maybe by the river.
By the river? Yeah. No, I want to invite few friends because they're interested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 100 people. I want to let people know that 100 people come. So don't think it's like 3 people showing up on Thursday.
Yeah.
100 people come and they
minimum
dance.
100.
Minimum 100.
And sometimes
more
more than that. And sometimes we have some of the like a celebrity like Sina.
Sina from the Iranian community.
You know, lots of good DJs, like people like
live music and DJ. But it's so, the music is amazing, but this is all about your dance.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's not about being entertained. You are the entertainment. You're coming back to yourself. This dance is about you and your connection to yourself, to the others, to the music, to the community.
I like that.
It's a very pure space with regards to that.
I like that, and I
like
recommend
music,
it.
If you don't like the music, dude, just do it.
Any person,
just do it.
any special DJ you like to say his name here?
All of my DJs
No,
are
which
special.
one? Like
I picked them all, so I love them all.
Love them all. You don't want to say the name?
No, I love them all. They're all amazing. And again, this is not a DJ-centric event, because there's a big difference between that. Don't come because of the DJ. Come for yourself.
Come for yourself and for the good place. Trust me, that's a place you have to be there. And that's a place is going to change
your life.
Change your life.
And we're not just saying that. I mean, seriously, we're not just saying that. This is the God-given truth. Hundreds of people have said that to me over the years. Yeah, because I mean, it's important what I think, but what's more important is people's experiences.
People's experiences. So I'm going to say, are you ready for change?
Are you ready for change?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
So we're going to go to the river and we're going to talk a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to talk, continue the conversation.
Stay tuned for more to come. We're going to go nature. And I play a little bit of hand over there, so maybe we can do a little bit of.
Maybe
we can,
Ian.
Yeah.
Ian sounds good.
And I like to.
And I want to let
few more people coming maybe from the community. We're gonna let them know. The Ecstatic Dance by the River by Julia and Julia. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Julia. Thank you for all of this you're doing for the community. I really appreciate it, and I want to say thank you from people. Your dance changed their life.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Hasta la vista, pura vida.
Pura vida, baby.
Pura vida, baby. Pura vida.